Go for it.
Friggin' what up, dude? Strider Wilson, and I'm the host of this podcast that's mine. Going to be called History is Dank. History is Dank with Strider Wilson. Dankness from the heart.
Friggin' what up, dude? Welcome back to another ep of History is Dank, dude. I'm your host, Strider Wilson, dude. We got Aaron going beast mode on the sticks, dude. What up, Aaron, dude?
What up?
Dude, I'm just freaking chilling over here with an extra special freaking legend, dude. You know him. He brings the freaking heat. I might even say dankest, if not the dankest guest we have on here, dude. Harmony McElligott, welcome back to History is Dank,
Dude,
bro.
Strider, what up, bro?
Dude, I'm just freaking chilling, dude. I'm fired up, dude.
Fired up, man.
You know, dude, we like to post up over at fucking Ye Rustic, dude, and spend $80.
$80,
Dude,
bro.
every time.
Every time.
You want to take a leak? $80.
$80.
And
6 wings or 12 wings? $80.
exactly.
It's $80, bro.
Want a picture or no picture? Take your picture. $80,
bro. And you're gonna have to find that server.
Oh,
and,
dude.
There's no way they're coming to you with that.
Dude, they're all too busy breaking up with a boyfriend, dude, to bring you your wings, dude.
Exactly, dude.
So, dude, I'm stoked you're here because you spent. Usually we post up, have ourselves a nice little $80, water, and we talk about ideas, dude. You sent me a dank text, and the first thing you said, bro, I got an idea, dude. Love story. I go, okay, first of all, I'm in. I'm a sucker for love stories, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love action. But this is perhaps one of the most famous love stories of all time. Maybe even not really a love triangle, but kind of. But more so, let's just say this queen, she bagged some dudes and banged some dudes.
She bangs.
Ooh, she loves, she moves.
Dude, for real though.
Great song, dude.
She did though, bro. Yeah, man. We'll get into all that, dude. I love it, dude.
Dude, we're going to be talking
love,
Julius
triangles,
Caesar, Cleopatra, triangles, triumvirates.
Thank you. Triangles.
But before that, thank you to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Did you ever read the fine print that appears when you start browsing in incognito mode and it says your activity still may be visible to your employer, school, or internet service provider? How can they even tell in incognito, dude? Okay, to really stop people from seeing the sites you visit, use ExpressVPN. Protect yourself at expressvpn.com/dank. Use my link at expressvpn.com/dank to get an extra 3 months free. That's expressvpn.com/dank to learn more. What the fuck's going on, dude? You look great. Seems like you're chilling, dude. You cruised in here. You've been posting some sick ass. I always post Harmony's socials and stuff, so check the show description. You've been posting some sick ass skate videos, dude.
Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, I've been trying to skate a lot more. I do a lot of surf skating now, longboarding, and just shredding it up. So, dude, that's been super fun, man. Just been doing that, making music, chilling, dude, doing my thing. But, it's funny that you mentioned the $80 thing, because this is it's getting out of control. Like,
unreal, dude.
It's out of control. Just like, not only that, I went to get coffee the other day, $6. It's like over $6 for like a cup of coffee,
cup
dude.
of black coffee.
Well, I get like a latte or whatever.
Of course,
and
we're not
probably
animals.
large.
We're not animals.
Whatever. But that's not the worst part, dude. Everywhere you go now, it's like I'll get the coffee. I'm like, damn, that's the price. It's they spin around the iPad, dude. When you see that iPad spin around, they go, hey, just a few more questions. Just gonna be a few more questions. Just a few more buttons to push. And it's like the price, the tip suggestion is like 18%, 25%. You want to do so? Just a few more questions here. Like I'm not, like, who pays 25% on a $6 Like, I'm not paying interest on my coffee, bro. What is this? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's the same everywhere you go. They turn it just a few more questions, and they turn their head like this, like, oh, what's over there? Oh, just a few more buttons. It's ridiculous.
Bro, they got this at grocery stores now, bro.
At grocery stores.
You want to go buy your eggs and milk, dude? People say, oh, okay, hey, you can stay home, make your own coffee. Look, I suck at making coffee. I got to go buy it. And it's my ritual, dude. I enjoy getting a cup of coffee. But going to the grocery store, dude, it's same thing, bro. turn, the thing twists, it turns, dude. The
Twists,
screen.
turns.
There's no
And
1%, 2%. And then honestly, the custom or no, hidden, dude. It's a button on the back.
Yeah, bro, I gotta like do data entry to get to that custom
Dude, yes.
amount. I'm like, cause at this point, this is, it's just
There's one sad
out of
staff member.
control, dude.
If you don't want to tip him, they're like, you just got to tell Derek, dude. He's going through a lot right now. He got punched in our parking lot last night. You just got to go. If you don't want to tip him, just let him know.
Bro,
brutal,
it's even worse, dude. I go to this, there's like this smoke shop nearby, and you can get anything like a pack of chewing gum. You can get like a Dr. Pepper. So I usually go in there. I might grab I'll grab like a Twix, right? So I pay for it. And there's a tip jar. This guy's it's near the cash register, and I didn't notice it because I go there every day. Like I'll buy a snack or whatever. But then one day, this guy I bought a Twix bar, and then he just picks up the tip jar and looks at it and sets it back down. And I was like, is that like the way of like trying to like being like, oh, is that a tip jar? Oh, sorry. I was just checking if that's what that was. I'm like, I'm just getting a Twix bar. Why? What am I? I came here, I bought it, you sold it. Come deliver it to me, come to my house, deliver it.
Dude, exactly, bro. There's no service involved.
There's no service involved. That's the point. You know what I mean? It's just there's no service involved. And bro, and you and I, we both work for those tips. We come from tip background, so you know what I mean? Like, I'll get your car, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's gonna be on time, dude. You want some extra ketchup or whatever, dude? I'm running to the back room. You know what I mean? You want me to go tell the chef to modify the order, and he's gonna chew me out because he makes it a specific way, and you basically know better than him now. But I'm gonna do it because I know that's what you asked me to do. So I earned that. I earned that little thing. But I would never have the audacity to spin around with the suggestion 25, 30, just a few more questions. It's just
exactly, dude.
Just a few more. It's just, and then they like to be like, so how have you been? I'm like, oh, like you care? Like that's it? So you're going to treat me like a human being for one moment, like just to pretend that we have a connection so that like I'll be more incentivized to push the button? It's out of control. It's out of control. I want my own iPad. I'm like, here's mine. I want,
Dude, you should do that. Dude, cruise around
mine.
it.
And just be like, just a few more questions, when I see that.
Let a guy change lanes in traffic and be like, little Venmo. Dude,
little Venmo me at this.
Hooked you up with that little lane change there.
It's at Harmony at Venmo. It's bro.
Dude, I've seen that, bro. People get married, dude. They put a Venmo on their back of their windshield, like a big old thing. Like, we just got married. I'm like, nah. Bro. I love, but nah, dude.
No, man. But bro, what's worse than that, man? This is when I realized, dude, everything's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm going now. And I'll tell you, like, so I pay a bill, right? Let's say I got a credit card and I pay a bill. It's due, like, let's say it's due on the 10th, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna pay it. I paid it on the 7th. What happens? They say, you got a late fee. And I said, wait a second. Why did I get a late fee? It's due on the 10th. I paid it. Look, I paid it on the 8th. And they're like, well, it takes us 3 to 4 days to process it.
Bro.
That's why and I'm like, that's not my fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I gave it to you on the 8th. If you take 3-4 days, that's not my problem.
Exactly.
Mike,
That's you.
Let's say if you ordered a package from me, I'm a delivery man. And I say, hey, it's gonna be there on Monday. That's the deal. If I come to your house, I knock on the door, I put the package down on your front step, and I leave. And then Wednesday, you wait till Wednesday to open the door and be like, hey, this was supposed to be here on Monday. I'm
Exactly.
like, it's not my fault you waited 3 days to open the door and take it. I gave it to you.
I was in there processing, dude. I was in my house.
It's just a few more. And if you want to tip today, you can also tip on top of the payment. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, it's bullshit.
Out of control.
Credit cards do that, dude. The bank does that, bro.
Bro, it's like I paid early and you still get penalized. They're like, well, it takes us a little while. And I'm like, that's how I know it's all bullshit.
Exactly,
I'm like, oh,
dude.
it's all bullshit.
It's all fake,
everything.
dude.
Bro, I had to get a new computer. It's all bullshit.
Oh.
It's all bullshit. So you buy these things, these MacBooks, right? You pay all this extra money. First of all,
sleek, cool.
It's like, and now you can't even,
turn it around,
like,
tip. Harmony, if you don't mind hitting. Sorry.
I love it, man. But like when you take it in there, like I take it in there and I'm like, yeah, man, like the battery's all like broken and swollen out. And the first question's like, so are you using it a lot? You using the laptop a lot? I'm like, what? Bro,
dude, I got...
Bro, yes, I am. That's the point, dude. Because if you're using it a lot, usually over time, it'll make it where the battery doesn't work anymore. So then you go, I'm like, what? Yeah, and you're plugging it in, right? You plug it in. I'm like, yeah, I plug it in, yeah, because that can also add to so you're gonna need to get a new computer now. And Apple is like a schizophrenic kind of person now. It's just like, I've changed my look. I've got some new holes. I've got some new plugs. I'm going through a thing. I'm like, I can't use any of my cords now anymore. And they're like, it's a new me. And every time I get used to it, it's like, it goes nuts. I'm like, okay, now I understand where things are. It's like, time for an update. It's time for an update. We're just whole new me. I'm like, now I got to figure out where this goes with that. It's out of control. You know what I mean? It's out of control. You can't even just going online. You know, it's like, it's dangerous. You know, like using a computer online. That's like, that's like sleeping around. My computer got sick. I took it to the doctor. He's like, so you're going on websites without protection? I'm like, what protection? You're not using a protector? I'm like, what do you mean nobody's doing that? You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's he's like, well, it's not the 80s, It's you got to get smart, get an antivirus protection. I got to have protection to go online now. So basically, my computer has chlamydia, and I don't know, man. The only music I get is the Philadelphia movie soundtrack. That's the only.
That's a good ass sound, Bruce. It's a good ass soundtrack.
Of Philadelphia. Man, but yeah, dude, it's just wild, man.
Dude,
Times are crazy, and that's just the thing, And yeah, dude, that's the Apple. It's constantly. So it's like, you want a new phone? It's like, okay, I'll get the 11, and they're like, okay, but you might want to get the 11 Plus. All right, so I'll get the 11 Plus. Well, if you're gonna get the 11 Plus, you might want to wait till the 12. Exactly. All right, I could get the 12, but there's gonna be the 12S and the 12S Plus.
Exactly.
And then I get that, and they're like, well, you could do that, but the 13S is a lot better, and if you get that, it's not going to be compatible anymore. I'm like, bro, it was good, dude. It was all.
Yeah,
this is
solid.
what, dude. Steve Jobs knew what he was doing. Once, and after he left, dude, I feel like, it's getting out of control, man.
Dude, it's out of control.
It's out of control.
As soon as you buy it, it's already obsolete, dude. As soon as you get it, bro. It's crazy, dude.
I know. Well,
it's crazy,
man,
dude.
I'm out of control. I just hit my face on this.
Shit. Well, dude, you're fired up on that, bro. I'd be fired up on that shit too,
dude. It's just tough
dude.
times out there, man. It's wacky, man, dude. Fucking chilling, dude. I noticed a lot more. I've been seeing a lot more cute girls with pit bulls.
Whoa, I like
Have you
this.
been seeing this?
I like this, dude.
It's like a new
Huntington,
thing.
I
Like,
see that,
you
dude.
see like a hot chick with a pit bull. It's like a new thing. But like, like I love dogs.
Of course.
But like nobody's ever seen a pit bull and be like, oh, what's his name? Oh, come here. You know what I mean? Pit bulls, they're like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of dogs. They come like, and you're like, okay. You're like, damn, man, this is like the Terminator dog you got.
Get to the doghouse. You have to get to the doghouse.
All right, what? Yeah, man.
Dude, I'm terrified of this pit bull that lives in my building, dude, named Butterscotch, bro.
They
Dude,
can
I'm
be
telling you,
scary
dude.
sometimes. I love dogs, dude, and I love all
know.
dogs, but like I've seen some scary pit bulls.
Maybe these freaking attractive ass ladies, dude, with these pit bulls will turn them around, dude. Because a lot of times the douchebag owners, like it's always a dude in fucking Huntington that does like MMA, and he like wants to like wrestle his dog and do groundwork with the dog. Then the dog wants to come up and wrestle everybody or whatever.
And he's always
dude,
like,
and they're
this is Cody. It's always
dude,
like, this dog's name is Cody.
Exactly, bro. It's fucking Cody, Dylan, dude, Tanner, dude. All my dogs fucking surf.
Yeah.
Dude, they paddle out, dude. Honestly, dude, my dog's sponsored by fucking Under Armour, dude.
Oh, Under Armour, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, they got a joint sponsorship.
Dude, Volcom, dude. My dog's name is Volcom, dude. Hurley.
Hurley.
Hurley's actually not a bad dog name. But, nah, dude, man, fuck Harmony. Well, dude, it's tough out there, bro. But, that's why we come in here, safe space to fucking chill out, air out, dude. I mean, yeah, bro, the tipping, dude.
Bro,
dude,
because I'm on it, man, dude. I went to a place.
They don't take
the other
cash.
day. Burger Lounge. Have you been to Burger Lounge?
Pretty dank.
Dude?
I've been there. Pretty dank.
Burger, it's an expensive burger,
it's no
bro.
joke. No joke.
That's an expensive burger,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
And what's the selling point? I looked at the sign: grass-fed beef. I'm like, that's the they're supposed to eat grass.
Yeah,
Your cows eat grass. These are grass-fed cows. They eat grass, so we're charging extra for this.
Dude, it's also-
And it's just a few more questions if you want to just answer a few more. If you want to answer a few. Bro, I'm like, you're going to sell fish and be like, this is from the sea. This fish
eat seafood.
This fish is from the water.
Dude,
this is
fucking-
waterborne fish, so it's a little extra.
Dude, they fucking in the lounge aspect of Burger Lounge.
Ain't
That's
no
not a good lounge,
bro.
dude. You can't even vape,
Are
bro.
you kidding me? I tried to
Can't
vape
fucking
in
get a
there. They're
cocktail
not
in there? Yeah,
lounging, bro. There's no music, dude.
Exactly, dude. There's no one in the background throwing a little,
lounge, man.
fucking Rufus the Soul in there when I enjoy my burger, dude.
And where's the act?
Yeah.
I want the lounge
Yeah,
act.
I want an act. I want someone singing.
The burgers tonight. A little cheese and give me what I
Dude, that'd be amazing, bro.
And then they spin
I would
around
tip those guys.
Yeah, I would do it. I'd be like, get the iPad.
That guy
And
gets
they'd be
tipped. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
I would tip that.
Man. That's what I would
Dude, and
do.
these cows, yeah, they're advertising what cows do.
So grass-fed cows, so they breathe air, and these ones eat grass. So our cows are
exactly.
more special.
So many
'cause-
places advertise what their business doesn't do now.
Yeah,
where
we
it's like,
don't harm these
we
chickens.
don't fuck them up. Yeah,
No harm to
no,
the,
Like,
no
you're
one's
not
having
supposed to hurt
sex.
them.
we got a lot of pervert farmers. No one's fucking our
we're
cows.
not fucking these chickens.
They're doing no drugs. Our cows don't blaze.
All cuddling is consensual, and it's all in the grass, out in the open.
Our cows are good Republicans. They're patriots. They donate. They support our troops. Dude, those are fucking firehouse cows. I mean, fuck yeah. But dude,
I love cows.
whack,
I
dude.
love cows. I like farm animals. And I want them to be fed grass like just that's what they're supposed to eat.
Yeah, exactly,
Not like a
dude.
selling point to me,
Yeah,
same
dude.
thing with those eggs, you know what I mean? Like they're like, there's no harm to these chickens. Like, well, thank you for telling me. We're not beating them. We're not
exactly.
We're not
Who is doing that? Let me
not
know.
boiling them alive. We're just
We're just taking their babies and selling them to you.
just taking their children. Oh my goodness,
Dude, so speaking of babies, children,
children.
heirs,
Heirs.
and someone who was not a chicken.
No.
Someone who was a fucking
warrior.
the alpha of all alphas, dude.
Alpha of alphas.
Fucking Caesar, bro.
Julius Caesar.
And today we're going to be doing a little bit of his love story. Now, Caesar has many chapters. Harmony, there's many
Bro,
chapters.
there's a lot of chapters to Caesar, dude.
This
Bro,
guy's
we're
got.
talking Caesar, dude.
Come on, we
Like,
focused fully. We've done an episode where we focused fully on him in Gaul, dude.
Bro,
What he
did
was-
we do that? We
I
didn't
don't
do
know,
that
maybe we
together.
didn't do
We've
that.
talked about doing that together.
Yeah,
but we
that was
haven't,
at
we haven't
E-Rustic.
actually done that one. No,
That's
no.
true. That was over
But-
$80 at E-Rustic.
Dude, that was an $80 Ye Rustic conversation, dude. I remember that one, dude. But yeah, man, Caesar's dope, dude. He's known for a lot, dude. Salads, fucking haircuts,
good-ass
dude.
salad. Yeah, dude.
When I remember in high school, dude, the Caesar cut was like a big thing. Like,
was
you got to
huge.
get a Caesar, dude.
Yeah, that was
you know
huge.
what I mean?
If you
Like,
could pull that off, a good Caesar
oh,
cut.
dude, like, yeah, dude. You got to get that Caesar going.
Toga parties without him. We don't get toga parties.
Dude, but like a lot of shit is also like this is how influential he was, dude. Like he was like, dude, even the month of July is named after Julius Caesar.
He did a new
dude.
calendar, bro.
He
He's like-
gave a new calendar, dude.
He said, "Fuck this calendar, bro."
But you know how that came about, dude? Like, imagine he must have just been having the sickest month and was like, bro, dude, hold up, dude. This is fucking my month, dude. I'm sorry, but this is fucking my month, dude. July, dude. Fucking Julius month,
Some
dude.
dork senator's like, actually, no, we've been using this calendar for
the
thousands of
calendar,
years.
It looks like it's not
Like,
Julius.
interesting,
Fuck
dude.
outta here,
Exactly,
dude.
dude. Fuck out.
Dude, I'm fucking Julius Caesar, dude. This is my month, dude. I've been fucking owning this life shit, dude. Seriously, like, most famous conqueror in the world right now, beloved by the people,
Exactly.
respected by my fellow soldiers, dude. What do you want, dude?
And dude-
fucking killer haircut.
Great fuck. Yeah, he's like, dude, my hair's always absolute fire, dude. He goes, I wake up like this every day, dude.
Dude, every day,
And
bro.
I love that you mentioned his loyal soldiers because maybe a good place to start out is basically him being a badass in Gaul, being a conqueror.
Well-
Rome loves conquerors, dude.
Bro. Well, to get to Gaul, he's got to get kicked out of the triumvirate, right?
Right, they put him out there. Yeah, you're right.
So he was the consulate of Rome, right? So first there were those two generals, Crassus and Pompey, right? And they were both like two generals that hated each other. And Caesar came along and he's like, hey, if you both elect me to be the consul of Rome, like the head guy, then, I'll make sure to pass all of your bills and work for both of you. So the three of us can like form. They're like a 3-person team to do each other's bidding and get rich together.
Yes.
And so they would, get all the bills passed, and they all got rich. But people didn't like Caesar's tactics because if the senators weren't voting a certain way, sometimes, dude, he would like send like young brutes up there and be like, "Go pay a visit, dude. Maybe he wants to vote the right way next time." You know,
kneecap him, dude, and he fucking coming in with a little limp, dude.
So they made him a governor in a northern province, right? So when Caesar, he chose to be a governor in the northern province of where northern Italy would be. And what he did was he just started conquering on his own. So,
Yes.
and it was under the guise of, because if you're Rome, you own the world, but he's right at the edge of Roman territory. So he'd be like, I think there's some scrimmages going on over here. And so he'd go pay a visit. And then he'd have that an excuse to like just conquer them or whatever. He'd be like, yeah, they were talking shit, so I had to conquer them. So then he's just
no
like,
one else is out
he's
there.
like, yeah, there's nobody else here. Let's just keep going this way. So he
Yes.
just kept going and conquering and fighting. And he didn't have Rome's permission, right? So he conquered more land than anybody had ever conquered in Roman history. He like doubled the size of it practically. So this Gaul area would have been like France, Belgium, Germany, all that. So he's spreading out and like just crushing, dominating all that. So then finally, after he's conquered the whole, all of Gaul, he gets a letter from Rome, because the Romans were like, bro, he's getting way too popular. He's done all this
Rome
without
loves
our
glory,
authority.
dude.
He didn't have permission to go conquering. He just did it, dude. You know what I mean? So they're like, we're going to send him a message that he needs to come back to Rome and be put on trial for this. You know what I mean? So,
And this is famous, the way he comes back to
yeah.
Rome.
So he's like, okay, so he decides, should I just go show up and be like on trial or something? Or should I just continue this conquering? He's like, why don't I just take my army down there and I'll just fucking conquer it myself, dude?
Caesar marches on Rome. Legions don't go to Rome.
Yeah.
In
and
Rome, you go out. No, there's the Praetorian Guard, and legions they go out and they conquer and then hold territories.
Yeah.
So it's very crazy that he's marching.
And so he was way far out in Gaul with all of his soldiers. So when he starts marching back towards Rome, he gets to a river called the Rubicon, right?
Yes.
And the famous saying of crossing the Rubicon, he says, if we march over this river, if we cross the Rubicon, we're declaring war against Rome. Any army that crosses this river towards Rome is declaring war. Like, it's on, you know what I mean? Like, it's on site. So if you want to come do this, like, what's up?
It's beef,
So of course he's like, dude, and we're crossing that shit. We don't give a
dude.
fuck, dude. I'm Caesar, dude.
Exactly,
fucking
dude.
just munching salads the whole time, dude. Just fucking fit, dude. Just fit.
Just getting fucking his hair
Just
cut.
getting
His
fit,
boys
dude.
lining him up
Just
in
like
the back,
nice, dude. Like
Line
getting
me
that
up,
nice
dude.
squared out in the
Exactly,
back, dude.
exactly.
Just fucking
having to
all
do
that.
beatboxing. You know he had guys beatboxing around him.
Oh, all
you
that
know,
shit, yeah.
dude. You know, dude. 100%.
So what happened was, when he's coming back to Rome with his army, the other general, by this time Crassus had died. So, this is cool. So while Caesar was conquering out in Gaul, his buddy Crassus, who was the part of the triumvirate, it was Crassus and Pompey, the three of them. Crassus was like, well, I want my own glory. So he's like, I'm going to go start a war over here. So he tried to start a war and copy Caesar. So he went marching out to the east to try to start his own war. It was a disaster. He got captured. And when they captured him, they melted gold and poured it down his mouth. You know what I mean? So he had to like choke on gold, dude.
Because he's greedy, dude.
Yeah,
you want glory? Here's your crown, dude.
He met up with Khal Drogo, apparently.
Exactly, dude. Fuck.
Dude, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's where Game of Thrones got that shit
probably,
from, dude.
Yeah, dude. He got that melted gold. So then,
Bad death. Bad.
Yeah. So then Pompey is like, here's the deal. So if he comes marching, he's gonna conquer Rome. So there, Pompey was like, let him have it. What I'm gonna do is, he's a general. He's like, I'm gonna go to the east to Greece and go gather up my army, go get all my armies from the east, because Rome is the entire world. They own Greece, they own everywhere. They own Africa, they own the north, they own the Gaul, they own everything.
There's multiple legions. There's lots of legion is like 5,000 soldiers. And
there's a certain number of So when he goes, so what Pompey did was, he's like, let Caesar take Rome. I'll let him have it. I'm gonna go get my army in the east. So I'm gonna come back and conquer it from him, because he'll never be able to hold it with his men. I have a bigger army in the east, right? So he's like, I'll just come back with more men than he has, and we'll take it from him. Caesar knows that shit, right? So Caesar's like, I'm not gonna go conquer Rome. He chased Pompey to Greece. So as he's marching down to Rome, Pompey runs to the east to go get all of his soldiers, and instead of going and taking Rome, Caesar's like, follow him, dude.
Exactly,
And fucking chased him there because he's like, we're going to end this now, dude. We're
Rome
ending
will
this
be
shit.
there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to take you out so you're not gathering any fucking men to come back down here, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So he goes to Greece to meet up with them. The two have an epic fucking sick battle, dude.
yes.
And Caesar wins, dude. Whoops his ass, dude. So now Pompey is on the run, dude. So
This
Pompey,
battle of Pharsalus, I think that's what it is.
perhaps
Pharsalus,
maybe that was it. So when Caesar defeated Pompey, Pompey goes running away with his soldiers. He's like, because he has armies all over the world. So he's like, I'm gonna go gather more troops. So what Pompey did was he ran to Egypt,
Yes,
right?
bro.
So he goes to
Where he
Egypt.
thinks heat up.
And he goes to the city of Alexandria, right? And at the time, it was ruled by two people. It was actually Ptolemy and his sister Cleopatra.
Correct.
The two. It was a brother and sister ruling.
Common for Egypt.
But the two of them were fighting each other. They had a war.
Because Cleopatra's like 18 and Ptolemy was like 10 or something like that.
Dude.
And,
So
they're like married, bro. She's like,
they
come
had
on,
to be
bro.
married. Yeah, dude. It was super
Whack.
weird. It was hella sketch.
And it's Alexandria. This is a good point to say. The Egypt that we think of, that we see in the movies, is actually a mix of Greek culture and Egyptian culture, because the Ptolemy was one of Alexander's generals.
Yeah,
So when
from
his empire
Alexander.
split,
Ptolemy came to Alexandria, and that was the Ptolemy dynasty.
Exactly.
Was what she was the last pharaoh of that, right?
Exactly. And she was technically the last pharaoh of Egypt.
Last pharaoh of Egypt.
And she's Cleopatra the 7, I think, is her actual one. There's a lot. Like there's Ptolemy
there
like the
probably
15.
is, yeah.
She's Cleopatra like 7. The famous one.
When Pompey runs to Egypt, he goes to see Ptolemy, the young boy, and he goes to beg for his help, right?
Exactly, bro.
And he's like, hey, help me, loan me some men, because I'm going to fight Caesar and all this. And Egypt was a superpower at this time too.
Mm-hmm.
So Rome was a big, powerful, like the most powerful, but Egypt was an autonomous power of its own, and Rome was super dependent on them. Most of their grain and food came from
Correct.
Egypt. If Egypt wanted to crush them, they could just cut off the port, and no more grain will come in through the Nile or through through the port of Alexandria. So Rome is dependent on Egypt, and Egypt is its own autonomous power. But when Pompey went to go beg for help, what happened was they actually killed him, right?
Exactly. He gets
Fucked
fucking
up,
ganked,
dude.
bro. He gets
Ganked
fucking
big
later,
time,
dude.
bro. So then what happens next is now Caesar, so he chased Pompey to Greece. He whoops Pompey's ass. Pompey runs to Egypt. So Caesar chases him to Egypt now. He's like, I'm going to fight his ass in Egypt, right? So when he gets to, what he's actually doing was Caesar had the same idea. He went to Egypt to ask for help from the pharaoh as well. So when he goes to Ptolemy or Ptolemy, whatever.
I forget. There's a silent P maybe. But
silent P, you know what I mean? So
pharaohs, dude. Pharaohs, you know, some shit, you know what I'm saying?
So when he goes, when Caesar shows up to Ptolemy, and he's like, hey man, he's like, hey bro, Ptolemy, I need your help, man. I want you to help loan me your soldiers so I can fight, I can fight my war against Pompey. And then here's what Ptolemy did was he comes delivering a plate to Caesar, a plate, and then like a silver platter, and then he opens it up, and it's Pompey's head on the plate, dude.
Bro.
So he tried to bring out a dish of General Pompey's head to impress Julius Caesar, like, hey, that guy you've been fighting, look, I just cut his head off. It's on a silver platter.
Murked.
Dude,
Ganked.
Julius Caesar was not having it, bro. He's like, that's fucking the most disgusting, dishonorable.
It's
this
glory,
is a
dude.
man of glory, dude.
Yes.
This is one of the men who's conquered the whole world, and to see him reduced to being like a head on your little platter, dude, you know what I mean? Like he never had a chance, and he was probably, captive when it happened. You know what I mean? It's just like, so Caesar's like, fuck that, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then Ptolemy's like, well, now that I got rid of your enemy for you, you can help me fight my sister Cleopatra, because we're at war right now.
Yes.
So he's like, you came here to ask for help from me, so but I'm saying you don't need it anymore. I killed the guy you're fighting, so help me.
Yeah, help me, and then also,
Caesar's just like, no,
This guy's
fuck
a fucking
that. He's just
schmoll,
like,
dude. This little evil kid, dude.
No, Caesar also doesn't take orders from anybody,
Exactly,
dude. Any
dude.
boys or anything like that. It doesn't work. Dude, Caesar there are only two types of men that are in front of Caesar: dead men and submissive men.
Oh,
all right?
let's go.
There's only two men that
dude.
stand in front of him.
That's
all
right, dude.
And Ptolemy's going to be a dead man.
He's fucking
Caesar's not going to
screwed.
submit to a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
This is the guy that conquered the whole world practically.
Exactly,
just
dude.
defeated like 250,000 Gauls, Celtic tribes over there in that region. You know what I mean?
This kid is just chilling, eating grapes, dude.
the
Like,
kid's
look
eating
what I did.
grapes.
See, you got a little platter with your buddy's head on it.
Exactly.
So now that I did the dirty business, you'll help me with my little plan.
Inbred, dude.
And he's all inbred too. Yeah, he's got like a goldfish.
Common
memory,
standard,
you know,
though.
like,
Common
dude.
standard of the times, but still
Hey,
weird,
man,
dude.
it is
Weird.
Weird, dude.
So-
the fucking
But here's the thing,
family tree is just a stump. It's just like, what do you do? You know?
Horniness comes into play soon here because Cleopatra has a little plan up her own sleeve.
Bro, or yeah.
She has
it's,
Cleopatra to plan.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Yeah, she's got it rolled up in a carpet.
Exactly,
actually,
dude.
Up her sleeve, rolled up into a carpet. So
Think about all the times you've used Wi-Fi at a coffee shop. I've done it a ton. Hotel, traveling for comedy, I do it. Parents' house, dude. Without ExpressVPN, every site you visit could be logged by the admin of that network, and that's still true even when you're in incognito mode, okay? I mean, do you really want your parents to see what you've been looking at? I don't. I know that much, dude. I watch a lot of my old high school wrestling videos, dude, and I'd be really, I'd be mortified if people find out about that. So I love it, dude. It's also easy to use, bro. Look, I'm not exactly the tech savvy guy, but when you go to ExpressVPN, it's the app. It's the app that encrypts all your network data and reroutes it through a network of secure servers so that your private online activity stays that private. It's easy to set up, dude. You tap it to connect. Your browsing activity is secure from prying eyes. I like that. It's a button away. Literally super easy. That's what I'm fired up about. And I like feeling safe, dude. Look, it's my data. I want to be in control of it, dude. Control the narrative. You know what I'm saying, dude? Whatever it is. So, and don't let anybody profit off your activities. You do that and you be in control of it. That's where I'm coming from. So I'm fired up on that, and I'm fired up on ExpressVPN having my back online. So stop letting strangers invade your online privacy as well. Protect yourself at expressvpn.com/dank. Use my link at expressvpn.com/dank to get 3 extra months free. That's expressvpn.com/dank to learn more.
Julius Caesar is basically being held captive in Alexandria because Ptolemy's like, bro, I'm going to let you just stay here until you agree to help me fight my sister.
You'll be in a palace. We'll take care
you'll
of
be
you.
in a
But
palace,
all my guards
bro.
will be around.
I get that you don't like people's heads served to you. We won't do that anymore. I guess that's a thing.
Yeah,
you
my
know.
bad. Sorry.
Sorry to go out of my way and like end the war for you. You know,
When in
but,
Rome, how about when in Alexandria?
we do it this way. All right, Anyway, dude, fucking. So you know what I mean. And then so he's captive in there, and then Cleopatra sneaks herself in to visit
Yes,
Caesar.
bro. Delivered as a gift.
Delivered as a carpet, right? She's rolled up in a carpet. She has 2 of her secret servants sneak into the palace with a carpet, go into Caesar's room, and then, unroll the carpet,
Chambers,
dude.
bro.
She comes out there, dude. And he was probably surprised as fuck. He's like, dude, I was expecting a carpet, dude.
Exactly.
I didn't expect this hot chick
Yeah,
to come
and a
out.
babe
dude. He's like,
pops out.
"Whoa, dude."
Caesar at this time is probably like, what? Almost maybe 50,
He's in his 40s, 50s, yeah.
Cleopatra's
whatever, dude.
18,
20s, by this
19,
time,
20,
yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
So
she comes out, and he's just like,
Exactly.
like,
dude, he's one of those people.
Get down! Get down! I've been fighting so long.
Dude, what if he talked like that?
yeah.
No one knows how Caesar sounded.
Nobody knows how
he could have sounded like Arnold,
He
dude.
could have sounded just like
Pop it. You have to get back to Rome. Freeze. Freeze. I'm the governor of the northern province. The governor.
He was a governor.
He was.
So, bro, she comes popping out of that carpet, dude.
Yeah,
does
dude.
the
Babe,
does
dude.
the little dance, dude. You
Yup,
know,
yup. Looking good. And her fashion was iconic. We'll get into this later, but dude, she was babe.
Just looking
dude.
super hot. So she's like, dude, she just was
Legit.
like, hey, how about you come help me fight my brother and help me win that shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
He's like,
dude,
what, this
Caesar's
weird
like,
10-year-old
I don't-
kid, dude?
He's like, I don't know. And she's just like, no. And he's like, yeah, maybe I could help. help? Hey, you know what I mean?
I'll help send your brother to fucking soccer practice. Dude.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
go, dude.
So basically, she's got her powerful, seductive ways, dude. And I mean, dude, this Caesar, battle-hardened Caesar coming out of a war, dude. He's just, conquering lands. He's like, dude, this is God probably telling me, yeah, this is what you deserve, a queen.
Exactly, dude. Dude,
God
Zeus is
gifting
shining
me
down,
this.
dude.
Zeus is shining down on me, like on my glory, probably. Exactly, dude. So he's like, of course, you know what I mean? So this is where their love story begins, dude. It's
Dude,
like,
exactly, bro. Love at first sight.
Love at first sight,
They
dude.
famously take they fucking like gank this little kid, dude. Like they go on like a cruise. They cruise the Nile together, bro.
Dude, of course they're cruising the Nile together, dude. Just chilling big time, dude.
On one of her fucking sick ass boats,
one of the
dude.
sick ass boats with like a cool like wooden carving sculpture in the front of it, probably.
Exactly,
dude.
with like
Fucking,
some wings, dude.
Wings, it's all the intricate carvings
Osiris,
and shit, dude.
dude.
And all these like dudes like rowing, look all serious and shit. You know what I mean? Like super ripped and everything. And she's probably Cleopatra's probably like on some plush velvet cushion, like smoking
dude.
some kind of hookah thing, you know
Probably
what I mean?
drinking a
And,
beer
like,
'cause she's
drinking
cool, dude.
Oh, dude, she's super cool,
She's
dude.
drinking a
She's
beer,
like
dude.
super chill, dude, and fucking
Down to earth.
Yeah, dude. And they were like, yo, we need to go, like, let's just go fucking drown your brother, dude.
Exactly, dude.
And that's what they did.
Yeah, dude, later-
Yeah, well, they had the war in the Nile, so there was a battle in the Nile, and that's where Ptolemy was drowned and killed. So Cleopatra was able to become the official pharaoh, the sole ruler of Egypt at this time. You know what I mean?
Some people are upset about it. Some Egyptians are like, "Fuck this, dude, whack."
Dude.
Others are like, "She's like, sorry, dude."
Yeah, like, dude, who gives a fuck, dude? Caesar's just like, dude, this is obviously the way it's supposed to be right now. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like, this
exactly.
is like, this is all working out perfectly. You know what I mean? So now he's like, I just got, now I've got this queen I'm hooking up with. My enemy is dead. I'm gonna go back to Rome and just like, as the sole ruler, right? So now he's hanging out in Alexandria with Cleopatra, right?
Yes.
Because like, the war is over. She's now the queen or the pharaoh. And so, they're just hooking up and having a good time and everything.
Boning, dude.
Boning big time,
boning,
dude. You
dude.
know what I mean, dude? And just like, dude, she's probably sending him all kinds of like those, back then they didn't have text messages, so it'd be like a scroll where he like opens it
bro.
up and it's just like owl, cat,
Dude, exactly,
eyeball.
dude.
And he's like, yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Fuck
you
yeah,
know what
dude.
I mean?
Hieroglyphic. And all it means is like, you up.
He's like,
You
yeah,
know, dude?
you up,
dude. Exactly.
cat, eyeball. Like, oh yeah, you up? All right. Yeah, so he's with her, but here's the thing. So who's ruling Rome right now? That like, there's nobody ruling Rome because the senators fled and Pompey's the general that's dead. So Julius Caesar left Mark Antony, one of his generals in charge of Rome.
Yes.
He's like, bro, I'm gonna be visiting my chick over in Alexandria. You got that friend. He's like, hey, would
He's
you
your
like
boy, dude.
watch my apartment while I'm
Exactly,
gone
dude.
for a while?
Feed
Just
my
kinda,
bulldog, dude.
Yeah,
You know
just
what I'm
feed
saying, dude?
the pit bull or
Fucking,
whatever.
fish. Take care of the fish, dude.
So he gets a letter, dude, that like, see, Mark Antony, dude, he's just a general. He just wants to chill, party and shit.
Yeah, dude.
So everybody's like, dude, there's like riots in the town. People are hungry. It's like, and he's like, dude, I don't know what you want, bro.
And he loves partying.
and
bro.
he loves
he considered
partying,
himself to
dude.
be like Dionysus. He's like, I'm like Dionysus. He loved raging, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's the
big
thing
time,
about him, dude.
Yeah, he's like to party, But he
probably would vape if he lived today.
Probably. I
Yeah.
could see that happening. But, so Caesar finds out Rome is chaos. So he's got to get back to Rome.
Mm-hmm.
So Caesar and Cleopatra, they're having a good time. And she's trying to tell him, dude, stay here. Well, like, you and me, we could just be like rule the entire world. Like, I'm the ruler of this land. You can rule that land. Let's just do that together. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and he's like, probably something. He's like, no, I've got to go. Let's figure things out.
Stay through-
Gotta
figure it out.
Gotta figure
Gotta
it
see
out.
about a thing.
Gotta see about a thing.
What do
Right.
they bone? They had a kid at this point.
Oh yeah, no, but and then here comes the surprise. So Caesar goes back to Rome, right?
Okay, I'm a little out of
And
order.
then
Sorry.
Caesar goes back to Rome, right, to go check on it. Like, Mark, bro, I left you in charge of Rome. It's all fucking falling apart, bro.
Yeah,
What
you
the?
broke my
He's
parents'
like,
vase.
Man, dude, yeah, I tried to. Shut up, dude. I'm in charge now. So he's there, dude. And Cleopatra, dude, she's a little bit sprung, dude. They had a good time, so she's thinking about him, like, Caesar, where is it? So she straight shows up, dude.
Whoa, I didn't know this.
Yeah, dude. So Caesar's doing his thing, and it's just like, Caesar, there's like someone here to see you, and it's just like, hey, Caesar, and dude, she's holding a baby, dude. She's got a
Whoa.
baby, their son, dude. So Cleopatra shows up to Rome with Caesar's baby, like, hey, Caesar. And like, he kind of kept it on the DL for a while.
Yes.
This was on the DL. Now everybody knows. Now, think of it this way. Here's the hot goss, dude. These are the two most famous people in the world. Now peasants know they're hooking up. That's like the big news.
Huge news, yeah.
Huge gossip. So it's like, whoa, the queen of Egypt and Caesar,
Yeah,
they're
a
boning?
Roman? Yeah.
They're boning. And they have a kid? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly, dude.
And she showed up?
And
she
it's-
showed up?
Yeah, wait. She's here?
What? And she's pissed. She
Caesar
said,
bailed on his kid? That's
yeah,
not right.
she's like
not our
saying
Caesar.
she's about to cut off all the grain supplies if he doesn't return those scroll notes.
Exactly.
And then better
dude-
go send her some more of those cat drawings and eyeballs.
Also, people back then were like, he's different. He's part Egyptian. That's bad.
Dude.
Also, a little bit Egyptian, Greek, and Roman.
Hey, man.
But
all
it's
that-
illegal
it
for
was-
Caesar to take a foreign wife in Roman law.
This was just a scandal on its own. Like, think the two most famous people in the world, they're having an affair. And Caesar's
And they're
probably
hot,
was,
dude.
you
Caesar's
know-
hair, he
oh,
eats salads.
Dude, I'm sure,
He's ripped.
dude. Salads, hair, dude, the whole thing. You know what I mean? And then
Cleopatra's
so-
gorgeous.
Yeah, dude. So she shows up with the baby, dude, and the baby's name was Caesarion.
Yes.
dude. Yeah.
Common to say like Little Caesar kind of means like.
I don't know. Yeah. So, but apparently he had his own section.
Yes.
And no, that was a bad
No,
joke.
dude,
All right.
Cesarean, bro.
So,
Dude, is that what they named the Caesarean section after?
Yes, bro.
Hey, is this because the scandal? Because the timeline lines up, but she could have. And look,
I don't know if
Cleopatra
I don't know
could
if
have
she
had
had
anyone.
a cesarean section and it was a coincidence.
That's
like,
why they call it that. Yeah, why is it called a Caesarean section?
Well,
dude?
so much of stuff is named after Julius
True,
Caesar, like the
true.
month of July, or like a Caesar section, or like, or you know,
Caesar
or,
salad.
I don't know. There's no, Caesarean.
Dude,
I don't know.
that's a
but
great
there's
ass
a lot of
call,
different stuff
Harmony.
named after it. So that's just one of those other things. You know what I mean? But like,
Nice, dude.
Dude, you know, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming, I
That's
guess.
fire.
Dude.
I'm gonna look it
that
up,
makes
too.
sense, dude. Find out about that. But that would make sense. So the baby's name is Caesarion. All right. So now they're together, dude. She's hanging out in Rome. He's still trying to like do his like job, and he's like not sure. Like his buddy's like, dude, is she staying? What's
Yeah.
going on? Are you guys like, what's the deal? He's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's getting a little weird. But dude, you know, apparently they were really passionate, and they both, you know, he did like her a lot. So, and I mean, how can you blame him, dude? Right? So they're having, you know, so they're, you know, a nice couple falling in love. They've got a kid together. Now, eventually, she goes back to Egypt, of course, you know, and we know what happens to Caesar a little bit later,
Yes,
right?
we do. I saw this. I went to see Shakespeare in the Park, so I know exactly what happens.
Bro, total backstabbers, dude. He was
Yeah.
backstabbed, dude.
Et
They stabbed him in the back,
brutae,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, he was betrayed.
I think he was
Dude,
stabbed like 40 times.
a lot, dude. The senators, dude, they straight pulled a Jon Snow on
They
him,
ganked
dude.
his ass, dude. Yeah, they did.
man,
They judged Jon Snow's
him,
ass.
dude. Yeah, they totally did. So, and it was like also so there's this chick that he used to hook up with, and her son was Brutus, and he was always nice to Brutus growing
Brutus
up.
was his
dude.
boy,
Brutus was
dude.
his boy, so he like helped raise Brutus, and then Brutus was one of the senators who betrayed him and stabbed him in the back, dude. You know what I mean?
The deepest wound of all was
The
from
deepest
Brutus.
wound. Did you know
Don't
that
dilute us, Brutus.
when Caesar was fighting Pompey, Brutus was on Pompey's side. Yeah, so fighting against Caesar, but Caesar had a rule that said if you see Brutus on the battlefield, nobody hurt him, because I'm boning his mom and I don't want to hurt her
gonna
feelings.
mess up the
and it's gonna
relationship,
get
dude.
weird if like I don't.
Dinner's gonna be
It's
awkward.
gonna get
dude.
awkward.
Dinner will be.
Where's
so-
Brutus? Sorry,
Brutus is gonna be late for dinner.
Little late.
Also, I looked up the Caesarean section. You're right. It does come from Roman law. We would not like this today because it says if a woman is fated by childbirth, she must be cut open. So like, basically like no matter what's happening, like if like the birth's going wrong or something like that, they're basically saying we kill the mom, we take the baby out.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Dude, childbirth is, it's a miracle, but throughout history, there was some really horrific
Very
practices
terrible.
and things like that. So thank God for modern medicine and healthcare. So
Thank God. Yeah.
So Brutus stabbed him in the back. So, you know, that was just stupid hater shit. You know what I mean? Like, dude, everybody's got haters, dude. So Caesar had haters. thing. He's conquering the world. He's like, I'm a god. He's like, dude, this is my month. It's July, dude. Hey, how was that baby born? Dude, I'm naming that whole system after my
legit.
kid, dude. You know, I had a kid, dude. I'm gonna name that thing after my kid. You know, dude,
Exactly,
chilling,
dude.
dude. And he's the most famous person. He's got this like gorgeous wife, dude. He's got his family. He's just fucking rocking. He's loving life. Then they're like, Caesar, we got a Senate meeting at 3.
Exactly, dude.
Could you take this route? You know what I mean, dude? And he shows
And it was
up.
scandal too, because it's all
Scandal.
about strength and honor. It's why he got pissed off with Pompey, who was his former friend. It was not an honorable kill.
Not honorable.
And his wife, there was kind of like, look, Caesar had his, I think, frumentaries and like spies and stuff going around. So people fucking knew. There was people talking and chattering. Caesar knew there was guys who didn't like him, right?
Dude.
Keep your enemies closer, bro. So, but here's the thing. He also has hubris. He also has ego, of course. So he goes, I don't even give a fuck. If they're going to, he's like, I won't appear weak and not go before the Senate. He's like, he probably thought in his own mind, they're it's too soft to even go through with
that's,
it.
Dude,
I
that's
don't
how
care.
fucking
so
hardcore
he goes,
he is,
fuck
dude.
this, let's
He'll
go.
just show up, dude. He probably
No
took
weapon,
his shirt
dude.
off. No weapon. Just was like, what, dude?
Yeah.
What?
Heard he had
You
a
gonna do it,
boner
dude?
before he went out. He's like, look how
Fucking do
virile
it,
I am, dude.
Look, just flash them.
Yep.
Dick
Look at my
measuring
penis.
contest.
Yes.
Any one of you brave enough to take this? Yeah, and they just stab like, yeah, we're not taking our chances. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. We're not taking a chance.
I don't like your rules. I don't like your rules.
Yeah, man, they just totally no honor in that, dude. Yeah, but that's the dude. That's how fucking hardcore he is.
Yeah, he
dude.
got
He
latered.
can walk the block
Got
without a weapon, dude. Like not afraid to walk around. You know what I mean? Like just he earned that respect, but he did get latered big time by all of his buddies, dude.
Yep.
I mean, dude, fuck the Senate, dude. They have like a lot of those guys were conspiring against him the whole time, dude.
Gaius Callus, I think
stabbed him
Gaius
in the back.
Cassius, dude, was the
Dude,
main
all
guy.
these names, like that's such a callous thing of you to do. That's
Yeah,
probably where
that's probably what it comes from,
yeah,
dude.
man, you
Exactly.
fucking,
Bro, all this shit comes from
dude.
Roman times.
Everything comes from like
Yes.
these things, dude. I'm telling you, man, it's fucking
It's
wild,
fucking
dude.
legit.
So they killed his ass, bro. And that's like, dude. So now, what about Cleopatra, dude?
Bro.
She's like, bro, like they just-
she's famous because her style, her fashion, and her Egyptian look. All the women of Rome love
dude,
it. But
her line of clothing was doing quite well.
she's still big time, dude. Her skincare
huge
product
first quarter
absolutely crushing.
sales were really good.
Massive.
Massive
Her Instagram
marketing
was going
campaign.
off. But here's the thing: she was still a foreigner and an outsider. So
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Look, dude, I gotta bounce, bro. I don't have Caesar having my back anymore."
Bro, where's her protection, dude?
yeah,
That's when she found a pit
yeah.
bull, dude. She went
Bro,
and got one of those
exactly,
pit bulls, dude.
Dude,
She's like, yeah.
Little
So,
pit bull
dude-
named fucking,
But bro, what she did was she's like, now Caesar's gone. What do I do? So she goes and starts talking to Mark Anthony, dude.
What's going on,
Mark
dude?
Anthony, because
He's
Mark
partying.
Anthony was a huge loyalist to Caesar. You
Oh,
think
his main general,
he's pissed at those fucking senators. So he's
Yeah.
like, we need to fucking. I'm gonna get back at all these motherfuckers,
Exactly.
dude. And first I'm gonna go hook up with his ex Cleopatra. So basically that was it. Mark Anthony was a rebound. That was all it was.
Major
was just
rebound, dude.
Major rebound, dude.
And dude, you hear how she seduced him? So
No.
remember her sick ass boat? So she
Dude.
found out that Mark Antony loves to post up and party, and the god Dionysus, who was like the wine god. So she
I
fucking,
love that they have a wine god, dude.
Bro,
I'd be
legit.
praying to that shit too, man.
bro, she dresses up like a goddess, maybe the goddess of love or Aphrodite, when he's posting up, because I think like they boned in Greek mythology, and she goes up on one of her boats and cruises up. First of all, who doesn't want to party on a boat?
Totally.
Let's go. So she cruises up dressed like this goddess. Guess what, dude? The rest is history,
Bro,
dude.
that's all you need right
And
there,
once
dude.
again, Mark Antony locked in, bro.
Nice, dude.
I think they have 3 kids, dude.
Bro.
They did some boning, dude.
Big time boning, dude. And I'm sure that's the thing, dude. Mark Anthony, I'm sure he probably wanted to make more of a name for himself. He was kind of like Caesar's number 2,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Dude,
He
he
didn't
was
get any
living
months,
large.
dude,
Yeah, no month. But
Like, seriously, like when I think Mark Anthony now, like all I think is like, I need to know, I
Exactly,
need to
dude,
know.
exactly.
Tell me better, girl, cause I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know.
See how many things are named after Roman stuff,
Yeah,
dude?
dude,
Mark Anthony?
exactly. So he's like, look, one day there's gonna be a song. But so now, yeah, so straight up, Mark Anthony's now, dude. He's creeping in, dude. He's like probably sleeping where Caesar slept, and it's gotta feel
bro,
weird, dude.
for
And
sure. Eskimo
Cleopatra
Bros,
is
dude.
probably just like trying to not bring it up or whatever,
Exactly.
trying not to compare the two of them. She's like, but she's probably wishing Caesar's still alive.
For sure,
dude,
Caesar was the best, dude. Caesar
Yeah,
was the
exactly.
best.
So yeah, he probably felt that tension too.
Big
so,
time,
like
dude.
trying to
prove himself,
prove
dude,
himself,
you know
dude.
what I mean?
Start a fight with some guy holding
yeah.
a staff outside, dude.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, dude, man.
Mock him at
Seriously,
dinner, dude.
man.
Just calm down, dude.
Yeah, man. But yeah. So they had a fling, and I think they had some kids too, right? Like
They had 3
hooking up,
kids,
right?
but then I think it's like I think Mark Anthony ends up getting in Cleopatra. Well, she famously ends up killing herself with a snake, right?
Yeah, bro.
Right?
Yeah. So we'll
Because-
get to that, dude.
Yeah, because I think Caesar's nephews, his only male heir was Caesarion, who ends up getting killed.
He gets killed too.
He gets murked. Because this guy Gaius Octavius, who becomes Augustus
his
Caesar,
names, dude.
he gets a fucking month, bro.
Is that a transformer?
Augustus.
I've got the Octavius version.
Comes up, people deserve to choose for themselves. Autobots align.
Senator.
Octavius inbound. So he cruises down, and I think he murks in fucking. He's like sort of he butts heads with Mark Antony. He's like, hey, Rome has these things. You're down here doing whatever. It's another civil war.
Dude, another war is happening, yeah.
Mark Antony ends up losing.
Bro, well, what happened was, so
They divide territories,
Yeah,
basically.
the Senate loyalists were trying to fight against the Caesar loyalists led by Mark Antony. So Mark Antony is holed up with Cleopatra right there in Alexandria, and they're basically surrounded. They're gonna die. You know what I mean? Because the Roman troops, they've got them surrounded. They've all but lost the battle, right? So it's the two of them, and now we've got sort of a Romeo and Juliet type of death type of situation.
dude.
So they both decide rather than get taken away and killed, they both kill themselves, dude. So Mark Antony, he falls on his own sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Honor.
honor. And everybody's like, I need to go. I need to go.
Tell me, baby girl.
because I need to go. All right.
Dude, too soon. Too soon.
Not so soon. I'll say,
This is all, speaking of which, this is all around like 45 to like 69 BC, something like that.
This is around 45, 46 BC. And so what Cleopatra allegedly did was there was a snake, like a poisonous kind of a snake, and she just kind of like, poked at it or whatever. She got it to bite her and give her the poisonous thing. So they say, she just like poked at it so it would bite her, and then she died from the snake bite. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Which is probably a horrible death.
Very
It's
uncomfortable.
Like, do you want your blood to curdle in your veins?
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, seriously, man. Yeah, but then again, that sword falling was no joke.
That's no joke
dude.
either.
So she's
It's
like,
all
I'll
tough.
take the snake. I think actually.
Yeah. No
I mean,
gold
we
down
are
the throat.
surrounded. We've got like no time to think about this.
Exactly,
We
dude,
got to figure it out
exactly.
right now, dude. But yeah, man, that's it's telling, because with the snake, dude, snakes have always been like throughout history seen as like the symbolism of like something bad is coming,
Exactly,
or
dude.
they've got like
Ominous.
a bad like ominous, like evil or whatever, But like, what if snakes are not like? What if they're just like, hey, I'm just a snake.
Yeah, what if
hey.
they're just chilling, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
That snake
like,
didn't
they
wanna bite.
shed, yeah, like, hey, what do you think of my new outfit? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Oh, I'm not. Hey, it's
They're
like
shedding its skin, dude,
exactly,
normally,
dude.
hey,
And everybody's.
I'm just
they're-
growing.
They're evil. It's like, who, me? I don't know. I'm just
Oh, really?
stretching out. Hey.
Okay. You have a few less mice in your house?
I'm
Sorry.
just trying to give you a kiss.
Hey,
Yeah,
what-
man. Got a little split tongue.
I'm just saying what's going on.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. People do that now too. I've seen that too, where people
I've
do
seen
the
that,
snake
bro.
tongue
I've seen
thing,
that,
dude.
dude.
It's like a thing.
You go to
people
Portland,
do,
dude,
bro.
you'll see
You
that,
go to
dude.
Portland,
Portland,
bro.
that's
It's
common,
like, how do you
dude.
want your coffee?
Yeah, dude, exactly.
It's like,
Pick your button, dude. You could
just a few more
You could just
questions.
tap the screen with your tongue.
Yeah, it's, it's like multitasking. One, it's like pushing this, someone's pushing that.
It's a coffee bar completely where they use their tongue.
Yeah, so
I
you
would
can
tip there.
pick up
I would
things.
tip there
Oh,
big time.
totally,
They're using
dude.
my tongue to do everything, and it's sanitary, bro.
Yeah,
Let's go.
bro. I don't know if that would be sanitary.
Probably
but,
not. Probably not. It'd be cool.
Unless,
I'd check it out.
Dog saliva sanitary. Apparently, it's
I will-
it's got cleaning agents inside of it.
When it comes to anything,
That's why they lick wounds.
Oh yeah. There's like antibiotics in there.
It's got antibiotics, dude.
That's why they love me, dude. My dog Sonny, dude, he licks me. I don't care. I let him lick me, dude.
Dogs are great, dude. They're all about like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, what do you need?
Bro, they can sense us. We don't even know the. Pretty much ties up Cleopatra and Caesar, but now we're talking dogs, and who doesn't love dogs? The biology or the olfactory sense is like billions of times stronger than humans.
Yup.
They say you could equate it to vision, a dog's sense of smell, like the average dog, a bloodhound's like even better, could see to New York City from LA. Like that's like if their sense is so acute, if that was how their eyes were, they'd be able to see like if there was nothing in the way. That fucking far, dude.
So he's
And
got
if the earth
magic
didn't curve.
powers, right?
The dogs can.
It's like magic. It's like his magic powers, right? He can see through the buildings of time and space. If you to take a dog's ear, right, and make it, they can hear all the way to the moon. I bet it's true, though, right? I read in a book somewhere. But you want to know something else, right? Do you know why bloodhounds have those long ears? So when they're sniffing, it goes like this, and it wafts up the smell closer to their
love
face.
stuff like that,
So when
dude.
they go like that, the ears waft up those long ears waft up that smell, so they get even more like 10,000 miles that way. I think. Yeah, man.
He ran this way.
He ran this
He
way.
went this way. Let's get him. Dude, amazing. Harmony, you brought it, dude. What a beast, dude. Harmony just bringing that off the top of the dome like that. I've got my notes so I can check things, dude, little dates and stuff here
Bro,
and there.
yeah,
but I mean,
you know,
bro.
we
you're
take a
just
few
dropping
liberties here
bombs
and
over
there.
here.
Just we can
Look,
fact
we're
check all
shooting
this
from
stuff.
the hip, dude,
We weren't
you
there,
know?
bro. I wasn't around in 45 BC. But this is just my assumption.
You're trying to say Cleopatra and Caesar didn't bone?
Okay, I don't know, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude, yeah.
All I'm saying is, dude, check out all the drawings on the side of the.
So I
their
love,
room, dude.
but I love that they had these love stories, dude. I love that
Bro.
Cleopatra. Look, she was falling in love, dude. She was a princess and then a queen and a
Princess,
pharaoh.
queen, and love, dude. And a
Come
ruler
on.
of an autonomous region, dude, and then like hooking up with another ruler of an of the the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
He's like two of the most powerful people in the world, just hooking up, dude, just like
Talking
owning.
about
Could you
thousands of years
imagine,
later.
bro? If it was just a couple and they're like, "Do you realize we both own the whole world, dude?"
Exactly,
It's like,
dude.
"Oh, that's true. I just realized that."
Dude,
too,
when they
you know?
boned, they just probably talked about stuff that they owned, and then that would make
Yeah.
them nut, dude.
Dude, exactly.
You know what I mean?
dude.
Like I imagine just like looking at their like bank account and being like, yeah, dude. You know, like me, I don't need to go do anything extreme. What's extreme for me is just how low my Chase bank account gets. I'm like, that's so extreme. I don't need to go skydiving.
Bro,
I'm already risking everything, dude.
Super. Yeah, dude, my account drops faster than I would go out of the plane, dude.
Exactly,
I'm like,
dude,
seriously.
exactly, dude. Especially because I'm tipping all these.
Bro,
times, dude.
exactly,
I
dude.
feel
You ever
guilty.
check?
I need to be
you
liked.
check
That's
your
the problem.
account, bro.
I need to be liked.
You look at it, it says pending, and I know what's
Oh,
going to happen when it
bro.
posts that 25% for that coffee's coming in.
Exactly,
dude.
and then-
times every day.
Then
that-
you're getting
yeah.
dinged on a late penalty that you already paid early.
Bro, exactly, dude.
Unreal,
It's
dude.
unreal, dude.
Unreal.
Dude, such is life, bro.
Dude, well, dude, fired up you're here. Harmony, what else? Tell the listeners, the freaking Danktorians, got any thing coming out? Where can they find your shit? I'll, of course, put it in the description. What else before we head
Bro.
out?
Yeah, man, thank you, Strider, for having me today. Thank you, everybody. Again, you can be my friend on Instagram, or you can check out my comedy special on Amazon, Harmony McElligott, The Struggle Continues. Check it out on Amazon. You can download it on iTunes. So check that out, and you can check out some of my new skate videos on Insta. You can
Very sick.
check out all that shit, dude. I'm just seeing what's up, dude. Fucking chilling, dude. Just drinking this liquid death, dude. About to go hit another Ye Rustic in eventually, dude, when I get that $80
Exactly, dude. Got to get a come up on
God,
that.
dude. Yes, bro, man. Fucking yeah, dude. It was a hectic week, dude. Fucking
Fuck, dude.
I was-
Yeah, bro.
I was-
Well, fuck yeah, dude. Well, I'm stoked that you came in, dude. I'm stoked that we crushed another ep, dude. Harmony, dude. Always stoked when you're in the house, dude. Aaron, you're a beast. Questions, comments, suggestions, corrections, send them in, StriderWilsonShows@gmail.com. I like to share them on here, share them on the Instagram. Dude, thank you so much for being here. You're an absolute freaking beast, dude.
Thank you,
Let's
bro.
go, dude. Let's go get some freaking pit bulls, dude.
Hell
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Let's go get
I
some,
love
dude.
that, dude. Let's
It's
do
a
that,
good ass
dude.
call, dude. Pet some dogs, dude. All right, dude. Let